Whoa, 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 yeah, we are in the place to be. Yeah, 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 yeah.
So yes, let's talk about fatigue, y'all. Cause I'm always tired.
These designer bags I got up on
Jessica's always tired without this concealer and this foundation.
I'm a sleepy ass bitch. I just be
Sis.
coming and sleeping at people's houses all the time. That's Melanie.
Girl,
I'll be like,
Jessica's
"Come
the
over to
worst
watch a movie,
person
Melanie."
to invite to watch a movie.
I'm
Okay,
knocked out.
I don't know if it's my couch or my home.
Anywhere. I'm just if
But
there's a pillow and a couch,
She
I'm
will
out.
get here. We will eat. We will drink. Not even a drink yet. Like half, a couple sips, and I'm like, Jessica, all right, what do you want to watch? No.
I'm knocked out.
Dude, you just what? What do you? I'm just so tired. I'm like this bitch. I can't invite her over because she wants to go to sleep.
I just want to hang out with people. I don't want to sleep in my house by myself. I just want to hang out with my friends, even if I'm sleeping.
So don't invite Jessica over to watch a movie because it ain't gonna work. You're gonna be watching her watch the movie. And that's what it be. Anyways, yes, we are always fatigued all the damn time. So let's face it. If you're doing it alone, like let me rephrase that. Single parents, mostly, or stay-at-home moms, or stay-at-home dads, whatever the case may be. Like, we have to face reality. Like, we are doing a task that was designed for two people to do. We are doing one responsibility that it was designed for two people to split. Mm-hmm. So I feel like when it comes to us, we all the burden is just put on our shoulders, because we went into this with not having the mentality that we're going to do it alone, that it was going to be 50-50, that responsibility was going to be split. So that burden and all that responsibility wasn't going to be left to you and put on your plate for you just to accomplish by yourself. But it ends up that way, and you have to make it work. So with that comes tons of fatigue, and with fatigue comes depression. With depression comes just lack of energy and everything else. So I just feel like fatigue is a huge thing that we have to learn how to get through in order to live our best lives and not let it consume us. Mm-hmm. So you gotta cut this out. So I feel like we feel emotionally, physically, and spiritually drained a lot of the time. And this isn't something that, we're imagining. It's actually happening. We are going through all these types of emotions. We often feel like we are drained spiritually, physically, emotionally, everything, and we're not imagining it. It's actually happening. It's not something like, damn, is it only me? Nope.
No, this is real life.
This is real life. It's happening to everyone. You're not alone. This is a task that we face every day, a struggle we face every single day. And I can't stress it enough that it is probably the biggest thing that brings parents into lack of sharing a moment with somebody else, or single parents staying single because of the feel that, man, I don't have enough energy for my child. How am I going to have enough energy to be in a relationship? How am I going to have enough energy to go out or to make anybody else happy? But that's not the case. I feel like, yeah, we're tired, we're stressed out, but we always learn how to incorporate different things into our life and make it work. Just like, I'm sure you didn't plan to have a baby, but you made it work, didn't you? So I feel like no matter what life throws at you, especially when you become a mom, you figure out a way to make it work. Whichever way you have to do it, you figure out how to make it work. You can be dead tired, done work 16 hours, and you still will come home and make sure that homework's done, make sure they're bathed, make sure they ate. You probably go to sleep without eating, but your kid is taken care of. But with that being said, that is also a problem, because of the fact, yes, your kid is very important. Yes, your kid is priority, but so are you. Because I feel like at the end of the day, if we are not taking care of ourselves spiritually, emotionally, and physically, we can't be that for our child. We can't give them that spiritual leadership that they need. We can't give them that emotion or feeling, sorry for them, or just like, because we're constantly taking all that emotion and putting it on our back, but we can't give it back like, oh, it's okay, yeah, whatever, just being there emotionally for them. We can't, because we're physically drained. And same thing, you don't have the energy to go play sometimes, but it's not their fault. They don't know that. So I feel you have to make sure you put aside time for yourself. Go to the doctor, get your yearly physical, make sure you're okay health-wise. Take 20 minutes out of your day, whatever time of day it may be, after you put the kids to sleep, or even if you're like about to take a shower and you sit on the toilet for 20 minutes scrolling through your phone on Instagram. Do it. Like, if that's what you have to do to get your me time and make time for yourself, do it. Because at the end of the day, that clarity that you're giving your mind, that time by yourself and just pure silence, or if you're watching a video and you're escaping and you're laughing and you're not thinking about your personal issues for 20 minutes, it is such a relief. And you will see that relief on a daily basis throughout your life as long as you make time for it. Don't keep giving the excuse that you don't have time for it because you have this, this, and this, and that. Yeah, you think you don't have time, but if you put yourself as a priority and you make time for yourself, you will find that time. And you will thank yourself for it later. And in return, you will see the effect it not only has on you, but it has on all those people around you. Because by you being tired, and by you being angry, and by you being stressed, you're rubbing it off on everybody in your circle, whether you know it or not. So your negative mood, or your just lack of energy and desire to do anything, that is portraying against everyone. And let me tell you, once you fix that and you get in a room and everybody sees that light that you have and all that brightness and that glow that you're giving off because you learned to care for yourself, it is going to be so rewarding. And you will get that feedback like, oh my God, you look so great, you're so happy, what happened? Nothing. I put myself first. Boom. Do it. I'm telling you, you will thank yourself later. It is hard. It is easier said than done, but make the time. Make the time. Wake up 20 minutes earlier. I can't say that I can attest to that because I don't do it. But if you're a morning person,
so you stay up a little bit later.
Yeah, I'm a night girl. Like, I will be up to 3 o'clock in the morning, perfectly fine. But waking up at 5 a.m., don't ask me to do it unless you're taking me on vacation, because it's not gonna happen. But if you are a morning person, wake up 20 minutes earlier. Sit outside, drink your coffee, or look out the window, read a book, watch a video. Anything to unwind your mind, to give yourself that peace and quiet. Like Jessica said, she wakes up earlier, the house is completely quiet, everybody's still sleeping. That's her time.
Even if sometimes you don't have the energy to do things, even if you just wake up and go sit on the couch with your blanket and still lay there, you're still peace, quiet, but you're a little bit more alert to where your mind can start to like wake up and focus.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with that more. Like, that's what I do half of the time.
Yeah.
Put Adrian to sleep, he'll be knocked out. I'm not sleeping. I'm in his bed, but I'm not sleeping. But I'm just in his bed. I'm still taking it in, just hugging him, I feel like you are not only bonding, they feel your warmth, you feel their warmth. It's that sense of like, oh my God, my baby. And at the same time, you're just unwinding. Like, you're just like, okay, this has been a crazy day. Let me just let it all out and just lay there and relax. And I will literally lay there for like 10 minutes after my son is done knocked out, just laying there. And then I gotta force myself to get up, finish what I gotta do, pack his lunch, do everything, so I'm not rushing in the morning, which obviously still happens. But I try, I'm telling you. So, but anyways, and then I go in my bed and just watch my shows on Netflix. Or I'll do something for an hour. Maybe it turns into 3. But, when you get addicted to a show, you just can't stop. Even though you know you should because you got to work in the morning.
Yeah, that's why I have to take a break a little bit. I've been binge watching TV shows till like 4 o'clock. I'm like, dang, I have to be up in 2 hours?
Me.
No way.
All the time. And I hate it because I get so, trapped into it because it's so damn good. And I wake up the next morning, I'm like, stupid damn novella.
I know.
So mad at the show. The show didn't tell me, stay up and watch this next episode. You don't want to miss it. No. It was just me being drawn into the damn show and not putting my priority of sleep as number one. So back on me, my fault. But that's why you gotta prioritize. Let's take it back on topic. Because
But we're all a work in progress. So
Yeah.
things that we're saying, we're not saying it to you because we feel like, oh, we got all the answers.
Girl.
We're just sharing things that have helped us, and then we're sharing things that, okay, maybe we'll try to put in place to help us more, or whatever.
Yes, I agree. But the moral of my story and my thought on the whole fatigue thing is just like, we want to do so much and we want to do it all, but we can't.
Mm-hmm.
You have to put yourself as a priority, like I said. Make time for you.
Mm-hmm.
Read a book. Watch a video. Write, literally. Like, that's my thing. I don't read, but I do write. So I have my books. Like, this is my planner. My planner has a lot of things I have to remember that I don't write on my phone sometimes. I will write it to remember it. I won't even have to look at it. Like, half of these index cards I didn't have to look at because I wrote it. So that's my way of remembering. So planner. And in this planner, which is super cool, was gifted to me by two beautiful women. Anyways, that's besides the point. This is awesome. It's like a Bible scripture type planner. So on each page, it has like little inserts and quotes. So like this one, faith sees the invisible, believes the unbelievable, and receives the impossible. So it's just like little things like, yeah, I'm writing, and then I look up and I'm like, wow, yeah, that's so true. That's great. There's scriptures in here. Like, it just helps you, like, man, you go book. You write. So it's just like that helps. And then write, like, if I'm ever stressed, and I'm the type that you can ask all my friends. I send text paragraphs. I don't do one-word responses. Like, I will literally send you a damn story, and they all hate it, but I don't care. Because that's me.
It doesn't bother me.
No. But some people are like, Noni, why you always got to write a paragraph or an essay or something? I'm like, because I like to write. Stop hating. Gosh.
Haters. She's going to be writing books and be #1 bestseller, and y'all just going to be sitting there like, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so write it out. Like, literally, I'm not going to obviously read anything in here because that's none of your business. But I do write. See? Okay. So that's what I do to clear my mind, because there's stuff that we all have that we don't maybe want to share all the time. Maybe it's just stuff that we are dealing with on a personal level. Write it out. That's what I do. Yeah.
That's where I struggle.
That's my one thing. I feel like I can write it all. I can express my mind. And sometimes, like, I will share it. If it is something that's bothering me with a particular person, I will share it with that person, because physically, maybe I can't express my emotions to you verbally, but I can write it to you, and I will read it to you word by word, and then we can discuss it from there. But I'm not the type of person that can just like spill out everything that I really want to say. I'll filter it more because I'm so concerned with what your thought is going to be or your opinion is going to be on the matter. So I'll filter myself. But I've learned, I write it, then I'll speak it. Or I'll write it, you can read it, and then we'll speak about it. So just different things that work for me. And that helps me drain out the negative energy that I may be carrying. And I just leave it in the book, close it, and move on. So
that's good.
Different,
that's really good.
Yeah, different ways to help. You'll learn your way, you figure it out, you do what works for you.
Mm-hmm.
But the point is, just make time for you. Make a routine, get into one, help yourself, lessen the burden. It's not going to go away, obviously. That's a responsibility we will have for the rest of our lives. But make time for you. Then your fatigue hopefully will lessen. So that's my aspect or my thought process of that.
I'll piggyback off of it. Mine's just more like fatigue happens every day. I feel like, or maybe not every day. You may have a good day. We're like, wow, today was a really great day. But fatigue happens because sometimes I'll have like 3 great days of fatigue. It happens to us all the time. Even if you do have a couple of great days, you know, I'll have a couple of great days or 1 or 2 great days, and then I'm like, wow, I overdid my body and I am tired. Like, I could literally I would want to curl up in a bed all day and just not move. That's how tired I'll get. So, I mean, fatigue happens often, but I've learned on a daily basis not to neglect myself now, because I will go, like, if I'm working and I'm running, like, in between my clients, if I have a little bit of time, I'll run an errand, I'll go clean my car, I'll try to or I'll go to the gym. I'm just extra. I try to squeeze everything in one day. And so, like, but then that's a problem, because I'll miss a lunch, And then, like, by the time I get home, like, why is my head pounding? I'm realizing, oh my God, I didn't even eat all day. So it's like, you have to, I'm learning to treat, like I said, treat myself as if I'm one of my child too. Like, did I eat? Did you have lunch yet? Like, how I check on my kid, I check on myself now. And that's important, because if not, you're not fully, like she said, you're not fully available. You know, how can you help them if you haven't even helped yourself yet? So, like, fatigue is just that you're on E. Meaning you didn't even, like, you just went all the way down to the bottom. And, like, now you're in, like, your body's in, like, panic mode because you've got a headache. You need food. You need a shower. And you need the bed at the same exact time. And it doesn't work that way. So sometimes you end up picking the bed and then you don't eat.
Yeah.
And you don't
Which
shower.
Is horrible.
And it's really bad. And then all night you're starving. You wake up and then it runs into your next day. So it's like, you got to learn to take care of yourself. Be prepared. Yes, it's people call it, like, ghetto, whatever you want to call it. Put snacks in your purse. Put some water, some juice boxes in your purse.
How's that ghetto? Please explain.
Listen, I brought some chips the other day, and someone said, that's so ratchet. I said, I don't care.
How's it ratchet? I'm
Pulled it
sorry.
out and popped my chip in my mouth. So
at least I'm prepared wherever I am, because if I'm not prepared for myself, you best believe my son's hungry. Here you go, have some chips. Like, how is that ghetto? No, that's called being prepared, honey. Maybe you should try it and come back and talk to me after.
And, you know, it also helps, like, when you're making dinner. Okay, meal prepping is hard. I really want to meal prep. I've watched these people, and I'm trying to learn. But it's hard to do in your schedule. It really is. It's not realistic for everybody, especially for parents who are single parents, and you're struggling doing everything in one, like, by yourself. So what I'll do is, if I'll make dinner, I'll just make extra, like a lot extra, so I can have enough for lunch the next day. And then if I'm too tired to make dinner, there is some left over that we can have again for dinner. And then if I want to cook, I can cook again for the next day or something. But just trying to, you know, try to cut corners and make your job as easy as you can, so that you don't get to the point of fatigue. Like, take precautions so you don't get hungry. Bring a lunch if you know you're gonna have a busy day. Or bring snacks in your purse if you know you have to run around all day, and you take care of yourself.
It's all about preparation, honestly.
Exactly. So that's pretty much all I have for fatigue, is just take precautions so you don't get to E before it's too late to try to, like, rejuvenate yourself. Because there's, like I said, there's times, and I'm guilty of it all the time, and I'm working on that, because there are times where I get home and I'm like, I know I need a shower, and I know I need to eat, and I need sleep, and I am, like, done. Like, I'm done. So I will just, whatever I can get in the kitchen, eat, and sometimes, I'm not even gonna lie, it sounds gross, but I'll go to sleep without even taking a shower because I'm tired, and I wake up the next morning and shower.
Let's not lie. I know you're probably all making faces, but let's sit down and all think.
How
many times have y'all done that?
I'll sleep naked. I'll just be like, you know what, the clothes are dirty. I'm just gonna lay in the bed and just, I'm done, tired. You're tired. Take care of you. Take care of you.
Absolutely, I agree. That's where it starts. Yes, our kids are priority. Yes, we have other priorities, but none of that can happen unless you're here. So if you don't take care of yourself, it's not going to happen anyways. So remember to start with you.
All right, guys. We're going to wrap it up at that.
So, guys, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Coming to you live. Just kidding, not live. That will happen soon. But coming to you from my bedroom. So now you have a glimpse of me in my personal space. You're welcome. Just kidding. Okay. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Por favor. We will greatly appreciate it. Thank you to all those who support us continuously. We appreciate all of you. Like, it is truly a blessing to have so much support so early on. So we thank you. We love you all. Don't forget, have any comments or questions or suggestions, drop them below. We're always open to that. Stay tuned. The month of October brings a lot of new exciting things, along with all the holidays that are to come. So just watch out for that during the week. We'll throw out some weekly posts and stuff like that. But this is all for now. This is all for tonight. We will see you again next Sunday as usual. I'm Melanie.
I'm Jessica.
And this is JM Table Chat. Bye, guys. See ya.
Bye.